I shouldn't have shook it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
What are you doing?
I beat the game!
I need you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. We're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together.
Jojo, I already finished.
I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Oh, man.
Choose. Do something.
That was great.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Okay, I can
You
wait.
need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Why is he so nice to Stanley and he's so mean to me? So mean. Here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Because Stanley listens. I love seeing out of the corner of my eye. The chat's scrolling.
31 months subbing. Oh boy.
Thanks, Jasmine. Thanks for gifting us up. Oh my
have a right to grow.
God, I want to go this way so bad.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do like this room.
Wow. Yes.
This is the
This
room.
room. What a beautiful room.
That's a nice room.
What a gorgeous, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now wait, can I jump off the scaffolding? Hey!
Never capitulate.
Thank you so much, Arrowwolf. You scared the crap out of me. Oh man, you guys are awesome. So if I go this way, I could try to jump off the catwalk. Alright, no, we didn't see what this way was. Right before they put the rails up?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh my god. Alright, there we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love this room.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
This is
Its
a good
grace,
room.
its subtle charm?
Yeah.
No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
I love that the lore of this room is evolving. Oh, man.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see what this room is.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left. You think so? Is that right? Oh, my God.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No. I want to go left. Hey, you said left first. That's the way I want to go.
No.
No, I want to go right.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left,
A, B,
right.
A, B. Start select.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Why is there a truck here? Truck down here in the basement. Ooh. But employee number 427 was me. What do they say about 427? Okay, it's still there. No writing on it. Not fired.
No,
Ah!
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Hey! I feel like I haven't made any progress.
Nope.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hey, FPS.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I miss a memo, guys? I think I missed a memo. I did.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, wow. There's all these different ways to go. This is my favorite way. Wait, it's different, though. It's different now. Oh, my God. Peachy can't handle this. Inner guilds. Everyone
I'll
knows
say
what
it.
you did.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Maybe.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
All right, I've got all day. Just keep doing it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
They were all gone.
What could it mean?
I must have missed a
Stanley
memo or
decided
something.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably missed a memo. Hey, Tegas, what's up?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I've messed this game up so bad. Oh, man. No, it's not. Tegas. FPS is just confusing everybody. She's just here watching. Oh, man. .420, blaze it. But have I really messed it up? Yes. All of my choices have mattered, Vanderbeest. Yes.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
I don't want it. I want to go back to the blue
No,
room.
wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Oh.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is doing like layers of fear type of messing with you. Like when you turn around, we're gonna change the game behind you.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I think so.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yes!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Great job.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Oh.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What do you
Some
mean?
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
What? Come on.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Don't restart. I just got there.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I can't do it. I can't listen to what you want me to do. I have to do my own thing. It's too hard to follow directions. Can't. I can't do it. This feels like the game Paranoia. Like you never want to listen to the computer. Hey, they want me to go this way now? But no. The little break room is this way. The break room. I'll follow all the directions if it's about the break
No,
room.
I'm down. We're leaving
Oh.
it up to the line from now on.
The adventure line? Where's the break room? I love that break room. It's so sinister. I'm gonna turn this off. Stop playing solitaire.
A kind gesture.
Yes, friend computer.
Yes, friend computer.
Thank you for the bits, FPS. We have 17-ish in tips and bits, gang. If we get to 25, we'll do a Game Vault giveaway. Bog, I like games that are more on rails. Also, Bog, I don't want to follow your directions. Yes. It's got to be my decision.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Are they singing Bapanada? Bapanada!
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
That's a nice fern. Nice fern. Everybody count the leaves, okay? Print screen. Got it. 2 leaves? You got it? All right. Papanada. This is a weird room. This room reminds me of the queue, the line at Universal Studios in Florida, where you're on the trying to go on the Spider-Man ride, and the actual queue for waiting online for that ride goes through an office building, and it looks just like this. All right, so nice fern. Everybody studied that, right? I feel like there's gonna be a quiz. On the one hand, I want to study it so he doesn't fool me with any tests. On the other hand, I'm like, I don't care about that fern. Now, I'll listen to this narrator 7 ways to Sunday if he puts that music back.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Yes, yes.
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da. But there's multiple lines now. This is the start. We're back to the start. Okay. Oh, wait, is this even the same? When I look through this? No. No, this doesn't match. I'm back at the fern. Okay.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Start the music. Cue the music.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line.
No, I
What's
like
it
the
ever done
adventure
for
line.
us?
No.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
All right. When finished with the game, it would be cool to see a graphic flowchart of all the possibilities. That's what playing it again and again does.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Puppies.
Go wild. Use your imagination.
Puppies.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
All right, I'm going to go backwards. That's our story. 'Cause nothing matters.
A kind gesture.
Apparently it's PT.
PT? Part-time? Physical therapy? Thank you for the
Oh,
bits.
no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
Oh.
lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Ba-ba-da-da, da-ba-da-da. P.T. Barnum? You were looping in a big square, just like PT? The demo? What is PT? Hold on a second. Hey, old Valdi, what's up? Referring to Silent Hill PT? I've never played Silent Hill. 76 months?
Greetings from the snowy North Bog Otter Snow Bog Otter love.
Greetings, Rigidity! Thank you for the 76 months. How are you? Welcome to the Stanley Parable. All right.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Oh,
From
goody!
here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
No! I'm gonna go this way in a circle. But either door will lead you to where you're going. That's a true answer right there. That's right. The confusion ending. Wait, here's what Sparkman was talking
What's
about.
this?
Deviate from the
confusion
maintenance room,
ending.
end up in the...
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
The narrator's gone
It's
after a
all
long time. Stanley dies.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Adventure line.
My mind goes blank
Music.
simply because it's written here on this thing wall.
Fifth
Well,
restart, narrator
who
forgets
consulted
about
me?
previous
Why
restarts.
do I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart
Find a
the game. I
bookstore.
won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Scared the crap out of me. So what was the next one we were on? There's no narrator this time, right? I start to invent my own story.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No, he's
what
back.
could it mean? Stanley
He for-
decided
this
to
is
go
the-
to the meeting
this
room.
is the one where he
Perhaps he had
forgets.
simply missed a memo.
This is the one where he forgets about previous attempts. He thinks this is the first attempt again. That's weird. Input received. Unless the flowchart is a lie. I believe in flowcharts. It's so funny, like I probably don't spend time checking these doors.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but
Okay.
it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Pivot tables are GTFO. Flowcharts are cake, so they're lies. All I'm happy about is I can go back to that break room that I love so much.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do. Because something sinister happens here.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
This is my
Then
room.
the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Oh.
Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey, Moogles, what's up? Have I gone down that elevator yet? I have. I have indeed been there. All right. Oh my
Coming to a
goodness.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
I like this.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.